Last time on MasterChef Canada.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
An elimination challenge with a secret ingredient.
Mushrooms.
Yes, yes, yes.
Presented the opportunity to make some magic.
Wish I would have thought of it. Thank you, chef. Wow.
But Reem's mushroom dish missed the mark.
It just seems like you got a bit lost.
And she was asked to leave the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
It's been the greatest experience of my life.
Tonight, a dog-friendly team challenge unleashes the chaos.
Holy crow, this is insane.
Are you ready for donuts?
Don't be shy! Get up here!
And causes the top 9 to chase their tails.
Look at that.
Those ones are not good. Do not use those. Come on. This is no good. No good.
Should we start again? This is a critical mistake, and I'm not happy about it.
It's a windswept morning by the Toronto lakeside, and the top 9 cooks arrive at the site of their next team challenge.
We're walking in this beach area. It's called Cherry Beach. Not too sure what's gonna happen.
It's an area that's beloved by the city's hikers and dog walkers.
Yes! So many dogs. Oh! Woo!
God, what's Alvin holding? A chihuahua?
I love dogs. My daughter keeps asking, when are we gonna get a real life puppy? So I know that's probably gonna happen sooner than later.
Good morning, home cooks.
Good morning, chef.
Today, MasterChef Canada is going to the dogs.
All right.
Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right, Patty?
I'm born the year of the dog. This might be my day.
We're here at the Cherry Beach Off-Leash Dog Park. Soon, this spot will be filled with Toronto's 4-legged population. And more importantly, their 2-legged companions.
But today, it's the humans who'll be getting the treats.
You're going to be making one of the most popular human treats of all time. Donuts.
Growing up, my father owned coffee shops, and we always had donuts and eclairs and lovely pastries. I'm really excited to find out that we're going to be making donuts.
I don't even really know how to make a donut. And I'm panicking a little bit on the inside.
Today, we're dividing you into 3 teams.
Each team will have their own pantry stocked with ingredients to help your imagination run wild. Everything from sprinkles and icing sugar to bacon and bananas.
Eugene, you had the best dish in the last elimination challenge. So you'll be captain of the red team. Come up and get your apron.
Woo! Way to go, buddy.
Good job, Eugene.
I coach rowing, I used to coach badminton. I'm a natural born leader. I'll do a great job and get my team there.
Andy, you made the 2nd best dish, so you're captain of the blue team.
Woo! Way to go, buddy.
I want my team to be the hardest working team. In order to succeed, you have to work harder than everyone else.
And Marissa, you served up the 3rd best dish. So you'll be captain of the green team.
In my regular 9-to-5, day-to-day, I am a team leader. So I've got the leadership skills to take it to the top.
All right, Eugene, who do you pick and why?
The person I like to choose has demonstrated they can serve large volume as well as they have amazing taste profile. I'd like Michael V to be on my team.
Here you go, buddy. Thanks, brother. I feel super honored to be the first pick overall. We're gonna win this.
So the home cook I'm gonna select is a jack of all trades, whether it's sweet or savory. So I'm gonna choose Michael G.
We get along very well. We've become really good friends so far in this competition. I'm excited for this.
My first pick has a world of knowledge and great technique. Becky.
Good job, Beck.
She's our resident baker. Hello, why wouldn't you pick a baker to be on your team for a baking challenge? It only makes sense. Boys are silly sometimes.
Eugene, who's your next pick?
Don't pick me. He has amazing ideas, but he overcomplicates everything he does in the kitchen.
This home cook has proven that they know how to own the kitchen as well as bake. I choose Nadia.
Eugene's picked me. I need to deal with it. I'm going to work my butt off to help our team win today.
So Andy, you have 1 more pick.
For my final selection, I'm gonna select a home cook who's gonna hustle in the kitchen and is gonna be able to sell everyone on the best donut. My selection is Jen.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm a little surprised that I'm being picked last.
So, Jonathan, go get your apron.
I was on the bottom 3 last time. You know, people are a little bit nervous as to what I can do. I need to get back on the top.
You now have 2 hours before your booths open for business. You need to plan, bake, and decorate your donuts before that time.
Each team should aim to make up to 200 of them.
Woo! Roughly 3/5 of a minute, I gotta make 1 donut. That sucks.
The team that sells the most donuts wins.
The 2 teams with the lowest sales will face a pressure test that will send at least one of you home. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef!
Time starts now!
What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking the yeasty donut for sure.
Okay, a sugared banana on top with a banana cream in the filling and a chocolate glaze.
Mike G is definitely taking charge with the flavor profile and the idea. He's a baker. I trust his knowledge when it comes to baking.
I like that. I'm thinking of a cake donut, but we're gonna make it look like a bagel. We need to be innovative, so it's gonna look like breakfast, but it's gonna taste like a donut. Candied bacon, a fake egg, and then we're gonna also use the glaze on the inside of the cake so it looks like it's a bit round.
There is just too many things going on with this donut, and I think to myself, all of these elements are not happening.
So yeast donut,
like an apple compote in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very cold day today, so we want to use some warm flavors. So we have some cinnamon, some nutmeg.
Spicy glaze, like a spiced glaze cinnamon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think there's 3 great opportunities to flavor your donut. One is with the batter itself. Number 2 is some kind of a filling. It could be a jam, a jelly, a pastry cream. And the third is whatever you decide to decorate and garnish the outside with.
We're making a yeasted donut with apple pie filling, a brown sugar caramel glaze, candied bacon, and cinnamon cereal.
Bacon, lots of bacon.
So you need the milk?
Yeah, 2 cups of milk each.
Eugene, he thinks differently than everybody else. This donut is gonna look like a bagel. It's gonna have a beautiful glaze on top.
Perfect.
Poppy seeds to look like the top of a bagel. And inside, it's gonna have a whipped cream that looks like eggs and candied bacon.
Here we go.
For somebody who is creative like myself, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Butter's going.
My idea is to go with bananas and a yeast donut, a cinnamony, salty, chocolatey kind of finish.
I'm getting on bananas then.
Yes, go.
Salt and chocolate is like a killer combo.
Okay, salt's done.
So many apples.
With just 2 hours before their booths open for business, speed and efficiency are crucial.
That sounds good. I like that knife skills. He's a ninja.
200 donuts, that is a lot of donuts. It takes organizing, planning, and meticulous execution.
Push it, push it, push it.
Perfect donuts require perfect dough, but one team is having trouble rising to the occasion.
Becky, how's it going with the dough here?
Pretty good. I'm just waiting for it to bloom.
So I look in the mixers expecting to see nice bubbles to show me that the yeast is activated, and I see nothing.
How much longer do you need? Well, I guess just once it starts bubbling, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Was our water too hot?
A little bit.
Hot water is the worst thing for yeast because it literally kills it.
Are you worried that it's not going to bloom because it's too hot?
A little bit.
Yeah? Should we start again?
Hey, I'm not the baker. This is why I picked Becky.
It's super annoying to screw up right out of the starting blocks. And I know right now that I killed the yeast.
This is a critical mistake too early on in the game, and I'm not happy about it.
It's great to be a dog any day at Toronto's Cherry Beach. But on this day, it's the owners who are in for a delectable treat. And while it's all fun and games in the park, over in the MasterChef Canada tents, 3 teams of home cooks have less than an hour to craft 200 high-end donuts.
So, Becky, I understand you are in charge of making the donut batter.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I just had to restart because the water was too hot and the yeast died.
So how did you adjust?
Did like half cool water, half warm water to make lukewarm.
Bring the temperature down to activate the yeast.
Yeah.
Wonderful. How do you think Marissa's doing so far as a leader?
She's doing really well. She's really vocal, and wherever we need her, she's there.
Becky, quit chatting. Back to work.
See? The boss.
Let's get through this dough part. We knew this was going to be a tricky part.
But once it's up, we're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, Captain, try this.
Oh my God. That is incredible.
We have the right flavor profile. Now it's just time to pump these donuts out.
Let's give one a test fry just to see where we're at, see if it puffs up.
I can do that.
Is it puffing?
Not massively.
The donuts are just kind of looking like hockey pucks.
Yeah, see, some of these are just like, look at that. If we can't fix this, game over. Some of them are like bricks.
I don't really fully know what's going on, so I decided to take a thermometer and just test the temperature of each one of the fryers.
The oil is not hot enough.
Did you get it up?
Yeah. We'd crank up the fryers, and I think that's the right call.
You got 60 minutes left. Hundreds of dog lovers are coming.
So that's 4 layers. I'm extremely organized. I've planned out everything we need to do from the first minute the time starts.
So you're the high concept guy. First, you gave us a vegetarian bone marrow.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna give us the breakfast bagel. I noticed that all 3 of you are working on the bacon right now. Shouldn't you be doing other things as well?
Our game plan is solid. We need to rest the dough for 30 minutes, and during those 30 minutes, we have everything planned out.
Remember, okay? Get those sales.
Thank you, Chef Alvin.
We'll get it out.
That one's looking good, Jen.
Yep.
The blue team is happier with their latest batch of donuts.
Cranking the fryers was definitely a lifesaver for us.
Now, they're preparing a decadent caramel banana topping.
Michael G., you're in charge of banana production here.
Yeah, I've got a couple things going right now.
It looks like your caramel here is starting to crystallize, which is not a good sign.
This one's not doing the best thing that I want right now.
Do you have a pastry brush? Take that pastry brush, put that in some water, and you're gonna brush the outside, and then you'll stop the crystallization here. Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
You gotta push really hard now.
As each team scrambles to make 200 donuts, a crowd of hungry dog owners has assembled.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
The home cooks only have 15 minutes left to fill, glaze, and decorate their donuts.
Are you ready for donuts? All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go, guys.
Now, the red team haven't even started to assemble donuts.
Okay, you know?
Okay, demo. We're still missing the yolks, and we're still missing another glaze.
Yeah, can you move that?
And we still have not seen a demo of what this donut needs to look like assembled. I knew this was gonna happen.
We have a very hungry crowd behind us.
I can tell you, right now, I see the green team, the table is full of donuts. I can see some going on in the blue team, nothing whatsoever on the red team. When I release the hounds, I can tell you one thing, they're gonna be in trouble. 1 minute, get those donuts out!
We decided to forego the yolk just because we don't have enough time.
Okay, Eugene, seriously, he should have had everything prepared for quality control.
Are you doing this?
Yes, I can
Okay,
do
pass
both.
it over.
Be nice, be kind.
I am so proud of my team right now. Becky recovered from that early mistake with the dough, and she's pounding out those donuts.
Can you run these up, please?
Okay, you're gonna need that big bowl here.
Eugene, we need tops.
All right, dogs, tell your owners to fetch now!
Who wants bacon?
Come on, everybody over to Team Red!
Bacon!
Come on over to blue. We got plenty ready for you.
Who wants some apple pie? Come and get it. It's hot and ready.
Can I get you one? 1, 2, 10.
The dog lovers will now choose between the red team's play on a breakfast bagel with orange whipped cream and candied bacon.
Hi.
Morning.
How are you?
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
The blue team's caramelized banana donut with chocolate glaze and banana cream filling.
There you go, sir. Enjoy.
And the green team's apple pie donut with candied bacon and crunchy cinnamon topping.
Come back for more. There's plenty.
I can guarantee this is the best donut you'll get. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi. There you go. Please, yeah, help yourself.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Hey, how's it going? Nice tube, Team Blue.
Keep it up, guys. We have the longest line right now.
Come on up, guys. Eugene, how are we doing over there?
You guys are running out of donuts.
Okay, Eugene.
The demand is there, and we're running out of donuts.
So we're gonna get you some fresh ones whipped up right here. Eugene, let's build these, buddy. Let's build these ones.
No, those ones are not good. Do not use those.
I see the lineup, and all I know is that we need to get these donuts done and ready and served to these people immediately.
We were told to come back and get the one that he likes the best.
Oh, it just happens to be this one.
This is amazing. Keep it going. Keep it going.
After a costly delay in their assembly process, the red team is back in business.
We had some donuts put in the oil and got forgotten about. We'll taste them and make sure that they're not burnt.
And the bottom. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Okay.
There we go. All right, thank you so much. Hi, love your hair.
Thank you.
Which one do you like the best?
I chose the red team, and I think it's pretty fantastic.
I chose the red donut, and no, I'm not satisfied. It's not really a donut. It's more like a bagel.
Yeah, the red flavors they're really good, yeah.
Red donut is too sweet.
How about you?
I think I'm going for the green team. I really like the apple pie filling inside the donut. It was warm, it was nice. On a cold day, it was good.
I'm eating the green team's donut right now. It's good, but it filling's a little much. There's like a lot of apple.
I chose the green donut, and I really like it because it's got like a really interesting flavor palette, and I really like bacon.
Try all the donuts, and the green is my favorite.
I prefer the blue.
The banana donut.
Except for the one piece of banana on there, I didn't really taste any banana.
I actually really like the banana one. He gave it to me fresh, so it was warm still. It was nice. And the cream inside, really good. Don't be shy! Don't be shy! Get up here!
With customers still coming, the teams hustle to sell as many donuts as possible.
Jen is slinging donuts like crazy. I start manning the fryer and start getting in a good rhythm, and we start actually pumping out some serious donuts. I'm feeling good. I think we have this in the bag.
I have an uncooked donut. It's raw in the middle.
That is not acceptable. Andy?
Yes?
Look at that. That's hard. Feel it. That's raw.
Yes, sorry, Chef. I'm gonna cook them through more.
This is no good. I want beautiful donut, and I want it now.
I'm pissed about this raw donut. That made me really panic. We're screwed.
The red, blue, and green teams are competing in a sales challenge, making fanciful donuts for scores of hungry dog lovers. But after having a raw donut returned,
look at that. That's hard. Feel it. Feel that. That's raw.
The blue team is struggling to regain their quality control.
I want beautiful, perfectly donut, and I want it now.
Any ones that don't look good enough, we're not sending them out.
Okay.
All right, I can tell you, I bought you a fresh one.
Thank
I bought you a fresh one. I checked it myself.
I think the last donuts that we're pushing out
were
the nicest out of any that we had cooked all day.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
Guys, last call for... Oh, sorry to yell at you.
Blue team, green team, red team. Okay, service is over.
Yay! Guys, good work.
Good job.
Good. Yeah. Oh, sticky fingers.
Great work. That was awesome.
Oh, my God. Yeah?
No wonder they keep coming back.
Yeah?
I don't even like donuts, and this is delicious.
As the customers happily head on their way, the home cooks hit the beach to find out which team racked up the biggest sales.
Congratulations, everyone.
Woo! Yeah. Good job,
Thanks, chefs.
Good job, guys.
You just delivered exceptional donuts to hundreds of hungry dog lovers.
We've tallied up your sales, and the results were extremely close, with only $25 separating the first and last place teams.
But only one team sold enough donuts to save themselves from the pressure test.
We have the most innovative idea. We deserve this.
I got such good feedback from the customers. I had a woman buy 4 donuts in a row. I'm feeling so confident right now.
It just comes down to those numbers. You can't really tell. I think we have this in the bag.
And to announce that winning team, please direct your attention to Bubba. Hey, Bubba.
Bubba.
Go fetch. Come on, Bubba. Come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you.
And the winning team is... the green team!
We won.
Marissa, you and your team sold 132 donuts.
Amazing.
Well done.
Andy, your blue team sold 115 donuts. Eugene, your red team sold 107.
We'll see you back at the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef. Good job, guys.
It's the day after the team challenge, and the home cooks return to the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
Walking directly up to the gallery is like, oh, yes, it feels so good.
On one hand, yes, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited because it could be another chance to shine. Pressure makes diamonds.
Welcome back, everyone. Amazing job yesterday.
Thank you.
Chef. Thank you, chefs.
Green team, the dog lovers loved your concept. Your warm apple pie donut was well suited to a frosty day. And that's why you're up there safe from elimination.
Thank you, Chef.
Andy, your team had the second best sales. Why do you think you weren't number one?
I felt confident with the group that we had. I thought we worked well together. Potentially, there was a few donuts that slipped by that were a little bit subpar, and I definitely apologize for that.
Andy, those donuts weren't just subpar. They were raw.
Who let those mistakes leave your kitchen?
I'll take full responsibility for that.
Eugene, you sold 25 less donuts than the winning team. What do you think went wrong?
We have a strong team. We had a strong game plan. We followed it. We ran into some bumps along the way.
Do you think maybe you should have gone maybe a little more accessible?
I definitely agree. We were scrambling to get them pumped out. Had we done a little bit simpler, we probably would have had more on the counter and possibly pushed the line through a bit faster.
All of you must now face a pressure test that will send at least one of you home.
Andy and Eugene, if you had the opportunity to save someone on your team, how would you arrive at that decision?
This is a competition. If it came down to saving one person, I would probably save myself in order to move forward.
Eugene.
My answer is very similar to Andy's. I would want to save myself.
Tell me, Michael G., what would you do in this position?
I came here to cook. Every time I have a chance to present a dish to any three of you judges, I get better feedback. I grow as a home cook.
Well, Andy and Eugene, today you won't have to face that tough decision of who to save. Because we're giving that decision to the team in the gallery. That's right, green team. You get to save one person from the red team and one person from the blue team. Think carefully and come to a decision together.
That's a lot of power for them to wield. There's a lot of different ways that they could tackle this.
I don't want to have to cook. One mistake can send you home. I don't know. I'm hoping that I'm here another day.
That's it. Yeah, she's hungry. She's hungry.
Having won the sales challenge, Marissa's green team has earned the right to make a huge decision before the pressure test begins.
You get to save one person from the red team and one person from the blue team. Agreed?
Yeah.
All right, time's up.
Marissa, can you tell me the name of the person you're going to save on Andy's blue team?
Michael G. made it clear that he wants to cook, so he can cook. Jen has not been in a pressure test yet, so we'd like to see her prove herself, making Andy the clear person to save.
I'm really, really relieved.
All right, Andy, please take your apron off and head upstairs.
Look, buddy.
Marissa, who are you gonna save in Eugene's red team?
The person that we're saving has already completed a pressure test and has proven that she can throw down in the kitchen. We've chosen to save Nadia.
I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm not cooking today.
The green team wants to get rid of me because I pose a threat.
Now, the four of you will be facing the dreaded pressure test. The only thing that can save you is your skill.
Are you ready to find out which dish you'll have to master?
Yes,
Yes, chef.
Chef.
An authentic Russian salmon kulibiak.
What in the hell is a salmon kuliak?
It's encased in a perfectly executed shell of puff pastry. But there's so much more going on inside. 6 distinct layers of delectable flavor.
Ooh, this is extremely elevated. It's something like I've never seen before.
Perfectly cooked rice and onions. Mouth-watering mushroom duxelle. A layer of egg whites. A tender and flaky fillet of salmon. Egg yolks, parsley, and dill.
Salmon kulibiak, whatever, with 7 layers of things that's insane.
For this challenge, you'll have to recreate the look and taste of this exquisite salmon kulibiak exactly. Anything less than a perfect reproduction could bring your culinary dreams to an end.
You have 75 minutes to complete this pressure test. After we taste, at least one home cook will be going home. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Time starts now.
Michael G's wasting no time.
First thought is get the puff pastry going because it's got to get in the fridge, it's got to get rested.
They're making a version of rough puff pastry in a food processor. A rough puff is much quicker. Doesn't quite puff up as much, but it's still a great pastry to use for a dish like this.
Working in the fire hall, I'm under pressure all the time, so I got to do this. I'm thinking about my family back home. Everything I've sacrificed to come here. I'm not going home today.
I want this so badly, and I'm going to show everyone that.
Michael G's already got his roll out. He's shaping it. That is fast. Man.
Good work, Jen.
That's it, Jen. That's it.
Thanks, guys. You're doing amazing. Keep going.
You want every single layer to be uniform. My tip would be make sure you chop everything ultra fine. Because the smaller, the finer it is, the easiest to form the layer. And I can see right now, Michael G, see the way he's chopping the mushrooms? Wow.
Woo! Take notes, I'm coming for you next.
It's double-handed.
Speed, baby, speed. I have everything to prove. I chose to do this, so I can't come out in the bottom because otherwise I look like a fool. It's hard work, baby.
I see Eugene, he is taking much more time chopping up his mushrooms for a nice, even, consistent, fine dice.
Those look nice, Eugene.
Thank you. It's all about precision.
That's awesome. Keep it going.
Michael G, I think you're the fastest home cook I've ever seen in 5 seasons.
Thank you.
Michael, if you go home today, you have no one else to blame but yourself. You think you're putting too much on the line right now?
Definitely not. I think either way, they were probably going to keep me down here. I think they think that I'm a bit of a threat.
True that.
Speed is a good thing, but remember, this is precision quality, right?
I agree. Thank you, Chef.
Most of the home cooks seem to be working on their duxelle, cooking it off in a pan. Now, a duxelle, as we know, is really nothing more than finely chopped mushrooms, cooked down slowly with a little butter, salt and pepper, some fresh thyme, sometimes a little shallot or onion in there. But the key is to slowly cook that down, intensify the flavors, and dry it out.
Boom, done.
Eugene!
Hi, Chef Alvin.
If you could be in that gallery now, would you have taken that chance?
100% yes.
Okay, I mean, Michael G wanted to cook. Is he crazy?
I don't know what his strategy is, but I think everyone has a lot of experience in the kitchen and don't need to practice more.
So who's going home?
I'm not going home today.
Keep cooking.
Yes, Chef. Thank you, Chef Alvin.
Hi there, Jen.
Hi, Chef Michael. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are things going?
Pretty good. I'm feeling really good. I got lots of my elements ready.
So this is your first pressure test.
It is. I needed this. There's points in my life where I just folded and didn't do anything with myself and would give up, but I'm here to persevere and prove that I'm here for a friggin' reason and I'm not going home to lay down.
Great attitude.
Thank you.
I'm doing this for my baby girl. I want my baby girl to grow up to know that she can do anything.
I see Jen seasoning her salmon right now. Not on the top and the bottom, but all the way around. Very smart.
30 minutes!
It's got to be one of the fanciest things that I've cooked. Every single layer is distinct, and all the flavors marry together to make this dish what it is. There's a lot of precision involved in this.
The length of cook on the overall dish can change if you have too thick a layer of the various garnishes or too thin a layer.
I'm feeling good. I got this. It's already ready to go. I need to get this in the oven pretty well right now.
Michael B is in a lot of trouble. First of all, okay, he's the latest to roll his pastry. That is going to go in the oven really late, and it's not going to cook.
One of the key steps is giving that pastry crust a really good egg wash with a touch of cream beaten into it, so it has a wonderful, nice, rich, shiny crust.
20 minutes! Woo!
Come on, guys, 20 minutes left. Say your prayers, everyone.
Your salmon should be in the oven by now.
Look at Michael V's hands. They are really shaky.
The clock is getting to me a little bit.
He's running out of time right now.
I'm working slower than I should be right now.
Come on!
I got to get in that oven. And it has to go in right now.
This is insane.
The stakes couldn't be higher as the home cooks compete in a towering salmon Kulibiak pressure test. With only 20 minutes left, Michael V has fallen dangerously behind.
He's running out of time right now.
I got to get in that oven, and it has to go in right now.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Woo, the pressure, it's hot.
Come on, baby.
10 minutes left!
It's important to keep an eye on your Kulibiak in the oven in order to ensure a good, golden, even cook.
It is anyone's game right now.
1 minute!
Amazing!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Wow.
It's now time to try your salmon Kulibiaks. How are you feeling about things?
Feeling great.
No regrets at virtually volunteering to be in this pressure test?
Absolutely not. One more chance for me to present food to the three of you.
Happy with the outcome?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the outcome.
Not only do I want to see perfectly cooked salmon, but I want to see 6 distinctive layers. Do you think you've been able to achieve that?
I think so, Chef.
You ready to take a look? What do you think?
Awesome. I like it.
Awesome is not the word that I would probably use. I would have liked the pastry just more tightly wrapped around that salmon, so there's less of a space between where the salmon ends and the pastry starts. And did you season every layer, Michael?
I did.
You know, it's not perfect. That's for sure. Pastry a tad undercooked. Salmon just a little over. You have to give this a lot of thought. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Chef.
Hey, Jan.
How's it look for you?
I think it looks beautiful. I'm very proud of it.
To me, it looked kind of great.
Thank you.
Because I can tell you, of all the ones I've seen, this one is gotta be the closest.
Thank you.
So when I cut into this, what am I gonna see?
Perfection.
Perfection. I see those layers. Very nice.
Thank you.
What was in my mind?
I think you love it.
You no doubt?
Oh, yeah.
That's right, I have no doubt. This tastes fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay? So everything combined together, you got all the distinctive flavor. This is something that your husband would love to taste, right?
Absolutely.
So you want him to taste it?
Oh, he will be.
When do you want him to taste it?
When I win this.
I like that.
Thank you.
This is it. I'm worried about what it's gonna look like inside.
Michael V.
Chef Claudio.
Your pastry feels very thick. That fish, you perfectly cooked the salmon. You weren't even able to look at the salmon. It was wrapped and encased in this puff pastry, and you still nailed it. That's a huge achievement and very tricky to do. But how does it taste? No salt. Did you not season your fish?
I didn't season the fish, no.
What's happened here? Boy. It's supposed to be chopped parsley. That's a whole leaf of parsley.
Yes, it is. That's a mistake that I have to own up to. It's not chopped enough.
It's not chopped at all. What happened?
Missteps.
I hope you live to see another day in this kitchen.
Thank you, Chef.
Eugene, the moment of truth. Slice it very, very slow. I would say it's not too bad. I can see all the different components. So that salmon actually looks nice.
Thank you, Chef.
Did you season it?
I forgot to season it when I was layering, so I did season it on top of the egg yolk.
The salmon is nicely cooked, but it's not seasoned. The taste is there. The pastry is slightly hard, and that's because you probably overrolled it, overhandled it. I know you tried to add extra salt to the egg yolk, but unfortunately, just wasn't enough.
Okay.
That was a very tough challenge.
There were a wide range of errors. There were home cooks that were flying through preparation, production, possibly making compromises.
The decision is based on who replicated that dish the closest.
This could come down to simple seasoning.
I would literally be crushed if I went home right now. This means more to me than anything I've done.
Let's go break the news.
I'm worried about myself. I could be going home. If I want to move forward in culinary, I have to do well. It's my world.
This pressure test pitted some of the strongest home cooks in this kitchen against one another. And you were all so confident.
But in every instance, that confidence was misplaced, except for one. Jen, your dish was perfect.
Thank you.
And your attention to detail won the day. Please take off your apron and head up to the gallery. Good job. Good job.
This is the best feeling ever. I know I have earned my spot here now.
Way to go, girl.
Eugene, Michael V, and Michael G. You've all distinguished yourselves as strong contenders in this competition. But right now, the only thing standing between you and that door is your final dish.
And Michael G, despite what you thought, your dish was not up to our standards. Please take off your apron. And head up to the gallery. You did just enough to save yourself tonight.
Good job, man.
I talk too much smack. I need to be a little bit better with not shooting myself in the foot and basically volunteering to put myself up for elimination.
Jesus. As with every pressure test, it's our job to eliminate at least one home cook. And this was a very close call. Tonight, we've decided to send home Michael V.
I'm fully relieved. I'm going to take every mistake I made today and learn from it. It's not going to happen again, and I'm going to make better dishes moving forward.
Michael V., people have high expectations of what a firefighter should be. A strong leader, a great team player, and someone who meets adversity head-on. And here at MasterChef Canada, you've proven to be all those things, as well as an extraordinary home cook. And we can't wait to see where your skills take you next. Now come on up and say goodbye.
Thank you. It has been such an amazing experience to get here.
Come on!
Woo! Beautiful. And to cook with this group.
Let's get it done. You guys are doing awesome. Let's keep it up.
I've learned so much. And to get feedback and have these chefs try my food.
It's pretty amazing.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Good work, buddy. Way to go, Mike.
All this does is make me want to cook more.
Good luck, guys. Get ready for the fight of your lives.
Next time,
This competition's so intense, I plucked my first gray hair today. Oh, come on.
the home cooks face a series of grueling pressure tests.
You must master them, or you won't survive.
Hands are shaking.
1 second can ruin my dish.
Got adrenaline going through my veins.
One slip and you're out.